If you're involved in internet marketing, I'm sure that you've asked yourself at least once, why do all those websites rank before my website? And what is the secret to their success? Well, honestly, it's no secret at all, and I'll explain why. A few weeks ago, I posted an article about the WordPress challenge, about writing and publishing at least one new post a week on your website or blog, and how this would help your website get better indexing in the search engines and ultimately get you more traffic, more followers, and ultimately more sales. Therefore, I was a little taken back after our free SEO and internet marketing meetup we held this past week here in Phoenix, when I was approached by several of our members who expressed their resistance in joining me in this challenge because they related that their business goal was to compete on price to sell more of their stuff. Well, unlike most people, I don't believe that the lower price model is a driver for sales. In fact, when I owned and managed the Radar Busters network, my prices were typically higher than my competitors. My success came from offering easy navigation on my website, our complete 60-day satisfaction guarantee, but most importantly, my success in creating trust and desire with our audience. So what was my secret sauce, which I used to create this trust and desire? Well, it was the content we had on our websites. So if you're still resistant in joining me by posting at least one new article a week on your blog, here are 5 simple tips that I hope will change your mind and hopefully make this process a little easier for you. Tip number 1, create more content. The more content on your website will ultimately lead to higher rankings for longer keyword tail keywords, more traffic, and more sales. Just commit to writing one article a week that perhaps will take you an hour to write. It's going to pay off. Tip number 2, start thinking outside of the box. Content is more than just slapping together a 300-word article for your blog. I begin thinking about next week's post the moment I finish posting my article for this week's article. Think about what's happening in the news, current events, your observations and conversations, and then spin them into your posts. Also think about using video, audio, and images to summarize posts from others in your niche. Perhaps post an article about a recent seminar or webinar you just attended. Tip number 3, get over the fear. Early in my career in law enforcement, I had a terrible fear of speaking in public, so I joined a local Toastmasters club, and almost 30 years later, I'm still a member. Not only have I found Toastmasters helpful to overcome my fear in speaking, but it also helped me gather my thoughts when I write an article such as this one, and then to spin it into an interesting and engaging story. The bottom line, just do it. So stop worrying about what other people may think and write that story you've been thinking about for the last few months. Sure, some people will hate it, but I'm sure there's going to be at least someone out there that will enjoy it and hopefully come back for more. Tip number 4, go mobile. During Matt Cutts' keynote address, he stressed the importance of embracing mobile marketing. Facebook Places, Groupon, Whoop are just a few examples of social shopping and the direction we are moving toward. Begin thinking on ways that you can start engaging this new audience. Is there an iPhone app that you can develop for your business? Is there a way you can integrate SMS messaging into your list? Tip number 5, don't forget social. Social media is more than updating your status on Facebook or sending out a tweet. Think about what content your audience is interested in that they will be willing to share with their friends and families that will drive them to your website. Now, if you're reading this article on our website, I'd like to ask a special favor from you, and that is if you do enjoy it, please press the Facebook like button on top of this article and share it with your friends and family. And consider subscribing to our free SEO tip of the week by entering your name and email address to the right side of this video. If you're watching this video on YouTube, consider subscribing to our channel by pressing the subscribe button on top of this video and giving this video a thumbs up review. Also, please consider adding your comments in the comment area below this video on our website or on YouTube. This is Roy Ryer from SEOTrainingSW.com, wishing you success in your internet marketing, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.